I decided to come and study architecture at CAT for two main reasons. Firstly, I was really interested in spending more time in Wales and exploring a more kind of rural area. The course here teaches you about kind of vernacular architecture and rural building in a rural setting, which I was really keen to learn more about, and it felt like nowhere really offered that kind of experience. I was also keen to try and carry on working at the same time, so whilst I was studying at CAT, I was also able to work part-time in my practice. So combining these two things, I think, worked really well for gaining the Part 2 qualification.
I chose to study at CAT for a number of reasons. Initially, the site was something that really interested me. Ultimately, I feel that having worked in the built environment sector, I was looking for something altogether different from my experience of the architecture industry.
I chose to come to CAT because of its mission, essentially, to be a sustainable architecture course, and the fact that it had a hands-on kind of approach to building, kind of design through making, which I feel, the course has absolutely provided.
So as part of the course we had Build Week, which was a 1-week building project where we made a compost toilet for Bardsley Loo. This was a really great learning experience. I'd never built anything like that before, so in a week we made this kind of small compost toilet with local materials and sustainable materials where possible. We also then visited the island and worked out how the loo could be transported over there, so it was a really great experience that I probably wouldn't have been able to kind of have in my normal practice that I do.
And I think through the course, despite it being very hands-on and very kind of involved with getting tactile with materials, it's also about a kind of social sustainability and the fact that we build together and we kind of make cities together, and this togetherness kind of is about interhuman relationships, but it's also about kind of relationships with the wider ecology of what we are as human beings as well. And I think all of that has kind of fed into the course and kind of created a really interesting kind of dialogue around what sustainability is in terms of architecture. We bonded really well as a group of students. I think everyone brought a really unique energy to the group, and a unique voice and unique talents, and all these talents have been pulled together and just kind of put into the mix, and we've shared all of this between each other, and I think it's really helped to enhance my way of working with architecture. It's definitely progressed the way I think about architecture, and it's also kind of pushed me to kind of stretch my own abilities as well as a result of working with this cohort.
So the community of learners is really important at CAT, and I feel that moving forward, even post March, is something that's really valuable. Moving back into an industry which I feel like disillusioned to have been part of, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of us have come to study at CAT, to try and do things differently, and kind of moving forward, having that network of like-minded people is really going to be really important, and I feel that's one of the more valuable aspects that CAT offers.